everybody, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do these cute water marbled mummy nails for Halloween. I was originally inspired for these by My Simple Little Pleasures here on YouTube. She does great water marbling tutorials. I wanted to go ahead and show you my little version of this design. Okay, so to start off, you're going to need to paint your nails with one coat of white and then tape them off with 2 pieces of masking tape, one at the base of your nail around where the cuticle is, kind of like that, and then one around the rest of your nail. If I'm doing all my nails water marbled, I like to prep my tape and just have a few pieces already set out and ripped. So that's just a tip for you guys. Alright, so now you're going to want to grab yourself a 3-ounce cup, that's what I use, of room temperature filtered water. It works the best for water marbling. And the colors I'm using today are all OPI brand. This first one is Topless Beach, and the second one is Don't Bossa Nova Me Around, and then we have My Vampire is Buff. These are just nice OPI colors that go great for this mummy design. OPI tends to work really well for water marbling. The creams, they're all nice. They all have a nice range of colors to select from, and the formula is pretty good for water marbling. Some other brands, I mentioned this before in my last video, but some other brands that are good for water marbling are also Sally Hansen's Extreme Wear, Wet n Wild's Wild Shine. Both products you can buy at the drugstore, like Walgreens or CVS. And then also another brand that works great is Zoya. Their creams tend to water marble really nicely. Some brands that I find though don't work really well are ones such as China Glaze and Sinful Colors. I've seen others work with them and made beautiful designs with them, but for some reason I just can't get them to go and work in the water. Okay, so I'm doing, I think, around 5 rings of color here. That was my last drop. I'm doing a bunch because these colors are really thin, and I'm doing the stripe design, and I want the stripe to be really tight knit, you know. Okay, so then take your stick that you're going to use, and it can be a toothpick or a pin or something, and go from the middle to the sides, and then go from the other side, making that striped design, wiping your stick pretty much after every wipe or every other stroke. Okay, so we're just kind of doing this tightly in there, getting that mummy design. Okay, so I could have dipped 2 fingers for this because this is a striped one. You could do it right here and right here, but I'm only doing one just for the video's purposes. But you could definitely dip 2. Okay, so now I'm going to find the area that I want to dip my finger. I'm thinking around, I like this part right here. So I might block the camera a little bit, and I apologize if I do. It just, if you have to really make sure that your finger is flat on to the surface, because if it goes on an angle, then you'll get a kind of curved stripe and not a straight stripe. So here I go here. And just gently put your finger in the water. Then now what you're going to do is blow on the top of the water. Leave your finger submerged in the water. And this is going to help the polish dry. So just leave your finger in the water. Don't touch your finger on the sides of the cups or with the stick. Blow again if you need to. Okay, and then just slowly bring your finger out of the water. Ta-da! Yay! Okay, so now we're going to do the cleanup process. What I like to do is take a stick and use that to take off the piece of tape. And then this part you can just kind of do that right there. Now what you're going to do is take this, like a orange stick, and I like to clean around the cuticle area, kind of like this. And that just gets for a nicer edge on there. Now take a Q-tip with a polish remover and simply go around your nail and get some of the bigger parts, and then take a brush, cleanup brush. I'm using, this is an Elf's eyeshadow brush you can find at Target for $1, and just go around your nail, finally cleaning up the edges. And then also don't forget about underneath your nail, right there. Just get a Q-tip and kind of, alright. And so there you have your base for the mummy design. So now I'm going to top coat this, these nails and let them sit for around 40 minutes to an hour so I can put the little black stripe over it. Alright you guys, so I'm back here with my nails and they have been sitting for around 40 minutes or so. I've just, what I'm going to use today to line off the black part are these nail vinyls from nailvinyls.com. I'll put a link to that in the description. And so what I'm trying to achieve here is pretty much what's on my thumb. It's my first step. It's just a nice black line through there. So I'm just going to show you how to put that on there. So what you do is take your, I'm using two different kinds of tweezers today. This fine tipped one right here to take the sticker off of it, and then I'm going to take it out of my finger, right there, kind of find a spot. I like to, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to put all the stickers on and then paint so that they all look uniformed. Since this is a kind of thick sticker, I'm just doing it a little bit down. So now we're going to do that again. Pull that up. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then just kind of find the spot. There's a little hair on here, so I'm going to pull it off. Sorry. Don't want hairs on your manicure, especially when you're doing tape. Just kind of line it up and make sure it's straight. Okay, so I'm going to take this one off a little bit and make sure it's straight. Okay. Alright, so now I've taped off all my nails evenly, and I just wanted to show you guys real quickly how they look. So I got like even spaces in between each of them. Now I'm going to go ahead and paint them with some black polish. So just kind of make sure each one of your nails, the tape around them is down. I like to use this tweezer to push it down a little bit. I'm using Cirque Memento Mori, which is a great thick black. And now I'm just going to go ahead and paint the line. Dab a little bit on the sides as needed. Make sure getting all of the lines and you don't see any nude on the inside of this area. Okay. Alright. So now I'm going to take these tweezers and pull the thing off. Alright, so now you have a nice straight line. You could probably just, if you were good at making straight lines, you could just use a brush and paint this on there, but I like to use these nail vinyls for a nice straight application. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of them. Okay, so I've done the rest of my nails and added black stripes to them. Yay. So now I'm going to add some white eyes. So I'm just going to take this white here, Cirques also. This is Carpe Diem, and I'm just going to put it on, I'm just using a polish box. Get a few drops of it, stick it on there for yourself, and grab a dotting tool or tip of a pen if you don't have a dotting tool, and pretty much just dab it in there and make an eye on your nail. So I decided not to put black dots into inside of the white because I don't know, it just gives it kind of a ghostly looking feel. So I'm just going to keep adding these. If you need to, you can get a little bit more and make it a little bigger. And then the pinky. Okay. So now I'm just going to let these sit for a while and dry before I add top coat. But there you go, all finished. Pretty cool. Kind of spooky looking and kind of funky. So, alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and any of the other tutorials you may have watched of mine. And subscribe if you'd like to watch more. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.